Well, right now, veteran unemployment rates, they are some of the lowest numbers we have seen in about 10 years right here in Arizona. But even with that improvement, it can still be a challenge for veterans to transition back into the civilian workforce.
Jen Wall is joining us live this morning. Jen, what are some of these challenges and how are local veterans overcoming them?
Yeah, good morning to you, Emily and Allison. Hey, one of the ways local veterans are overcoming this is by meeting at places like the American Legion right behind me here in Phoenix. That's where they can reconnect and help each other out and give each other tips for getting back into the workforce. And some of those challenges that you talked about, well, we're looking at things like transitioning from a more rigid military career into using more soft skills here in the civilian workforce. Express Employment Professionals work with veterans in the Valley to place them in best fit careers for both the employee and employer. The company says veteran job candidates bring additional talents, including leadership, commitment, and responsibility skills that a lot of times are unique to having served in the military. Now, Jesse Chitwood, he's a local Marine who enlisted right before 9/11, and then because of that, he ended up serving for many years after. He's also an engineer, and Chitwood tells me because veterans have such a wide skill set, it can be tough to narrow down job opportunities. Valley employment experts work with veterans like him to overcome that and find their best career fit.
I believe that veterans have a lot of challenges. Their attention to detail, they're very capable. They've been tested in so many different ways on their knowledge, their practical problem solving, their ways of doing things, and really their ability to relate to different people and different circumstances and stuff. So because of that, they have a huge skill set in just any industry that they choose.
The skills difference there are a lot more soft skills that are needed in the civilian world, whereas in the military, you have some more of that hierarchy leadership. And so there's some different challenges that we see with that as well.
Yeah, and so Express Employment tells me that once the recruitment begins, you could even get a same-day job interview, and they're looking to try to get that person placed in a new career within the next year, or excuse me, within the next week. Now, like I said, behind me here at the American Legion, this is one of the great places for veterans to reconnect. Also, the VFW and the Military Assistance Mission. Those are all wonderful spots for veterans to feed off of each other, work together, and share tips as they search for new jobs and more. For Never Live in Phoenix, Jen Wall, 12 News Today and Easy.
Thank you, Jen. We all know how important community is, gathering all that advice and help. Jen, we appreciate you sharing that with us this morning.